How to know whether you are fragrant or foul. Xiefeng. Yesterday, a friend brought over a box of shrimp and 2 fish, saying they were fresh from Mozambique. Within half an hour in the kitchen, a swarm of flies was drawn to the fishy smell. We had no choice but to deal with it, washing, peeling, frying, and cooking. It was only after we had eaten and thoroughly cleaned up that the flies finally began to disperse. My home, whether it's the bedroom, living room, kitchen, or courtyard, has always been praised by friends for its cleanliness and tidiness. Flies are rare in the kitchen, even if 1 or 2 occasionally wander in, they take a quick look and leave, rarely settling. So why did so many flies appear all of a sudden? Where did they come from? The more I thought about it, the more it turned my stomach. It was clear that the flies had been attracted by the shrimp and fish. The fishy smell had drawn them in, possibly from about a 10-kilometer radius. Wherever there is a foul odor, flies are sure to follow. By eating shrimp and fish with that fishy smell, I had undoubtedly absorbed some of it. Even though the food was quickly digested, the odor had unquestionably left its mark on my body. People with high blood sugar are more prone to being bitten by fleas, mosquitoes, and other insects. Flowers draw butterflies, while fishy smells lure flies. Whether butterflies are drawn to you or flies swarm around you depends entirely on whether you are fragrant or foul. The Bible forbids the eating of certain animals' meat, calling them unclean. Muslims do not eat pork or the meat of animals that died naturally, for the same reason. Buddhists completely avoid meat and pungent foods like garlic and onions, as well as meat with a strong odor. Taoists, when practicing or performing rituals, must fast and bathe beforehand. These practices are not just rituals, there is deeper wisdom behind them. In the second article of the Revelation chapter, I mentioned my grandmother. She was an illiterate woman, yet she knew countless stories about celestial beings. The most remarkable thing was that she had never eaten meat, not even eggs. She was not a Buddhist, so why did she avoid meat? There was a deeper reason behind it. You are what you eat. In the health preservation chapter, I realized, meat eaters become heavy, dull, vegetable eaters become light, clear, grain eaters become wise, air eaters become spiritual. I would now add 2 more insights. Foul foods make one smell, while eating flowers makes one fragrant. So, do people who eat meat tend to have more brutal personalities? Are vegetarians kinder than meat eaters? I won't delve into this question, but one thing is certain, after eating garlic or onions, our mouths will carry their smell for hours. After eating lamb, our mouths will have a strong odor. After eating fish, our mouths will carry the fishy smell. The conclusion is simple, after eating beef, our mouths will taste of beef, after eating insects, our mouths will have the taste of insects. Whatever we eat, our mouths will carry the taste of that food. The real question is, if we frequently eat animal meat, could we become animals in the next life? What we eat affects our future. The path of cultivation in this world is not something to be taken lightly. I won't discuss this further, the mysteries of this world cannot be fully explained. Let's take this further, if eating physical food impacts our future, what about consuming spiritual food? People who read ghost stories all the time will have ghosts on their minds. Those who spend their lives reading atheistic books will only think about the idea that existence determines consciousness, believing humans are the pinnacle of all life and that we can overcome fate. They do not believe in the greatest creator. People who watch pornographic films or read certain magazines will be filled with those thoughts. Those who are obsessed with money will have wealth on their minds. Those obsessed with power will always be thinking about ladders of status. Those obsessed with fame will constantly think about how to gain fame or be associated with famous people. Where eagles gather, there are bound to be animal carcasses. Where flies gather, there are certainly foul-smelling foods. Where businessmen gather, there is certainly wealth. Where the public gathers, there is certainly entertainment. Where criminals gather, there are certainly plots for crime. Where wise people gather, there are certainly saints. And where saints gather, there are certainly divine spirits and the greatest creator. Observe what surrounds you, and you'll see whether you're fragrant or foul. Fragrance draws butterflies to flowers, and peace lets thoughts flow. A clean body wards off illness, while a pure heart invites celestial beings. Whether you believe it or not, that's entirely up to you.